Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Good to see you guys here. Don't forget to subscribe and welcome back everyone who has subscribed. These are the Sony WF-1000XM3. Now you might have seen a few reviews out there already, but I've actually tested these on a whole range of devices. iPhones, Android phones, I've been on train stations, aeroplanes, and I have tried to find as many different ways of getting these to fail, but also perform really well. They've had several firmware updates, and I think that's really important. You don't rush these reviews when they first come out, because obviously there was always a bug or two. So this is a real review after using these consistently. Let's go check them out. So let's take a closer look at the Sonys. Now, I said I have waited a long time to review these. I've had these from the very minute these came out, but I have used these for hours and hours, done some real extensive testing, had several firmware updates, just to make sure I can give you the best possible honest review on these. So the first thing is decent battery life, 6 hours plus 18 hours. That's pretty typical now. They are wireless and they do have noise cancelling. Now, I'll just say now so you don't have to wait to the end. Noise cancelling works excellent. I've used them on trains, on planes, all sorts of places, in front of the dishwasher. The noise cancelling is not as good as the bigger brothers, the WH-1000XM3s. However, they're tiny. These are tiny and they do a bloody good job considering. So what do you get in the box apart from the actual earphones, where I've obviously taken them out, so they all came in this nice little bit here. Let's take all this crap out. So what you got, you had the cable to recharge, which I've taken out. There it is, sorry, that's the recharge cable. It is USB type C, as you can see. And you do get a small selection of different size buds to use. So very exciting. Let's look at the actual headphones themselves. So these are the headphones themselves. This is a really nice case. You'll notice you can do quick pairing NFC on these. They don't have wireless charging, but they do have USB-C, which is excellent. These are fairly simple to take out the case, and what you will notice, which I really like, is they're magnetic and they're very strong magnets. So there's no chance of these slipping and moving in the case and then not being charged or having their charge depleted. They work really, really well. Take them out. When you first take them out, they go into pairing mode automatically. Sony have used a special material on this part here, so it can grip in your ears. I don't find any issues with gripability on these. They do work really well, and you've got touch tap controls on these to control all your usual things. Now what I'll do is I'll just get the app. So as you see, the app is not fully optimized for the iPad, so I've had to enlarge it, but it doesn't matter. Just to show you, they don't do LDAC. AAC is the maximum they do. You can have adaptive sound control, ambient sound control. You can adjust noise cancellation and also decide how much to focus on the voice. You've got equalizer, and then you've also got, if you want to adjust, where are we? You do manual, and then you can do clear bass, but you can only do that when and it pauses when headphones taken off. At the moment I've got it set on priority on sound quality. If I turn that off and then tap there and put on stable connection, then what can happen is I can then adjust the equalizer and have the clear bass, and clear bass is fantastic. If you want extra bass, it's great. This is where it upscales the sound to the, what they call it, DSEE HX. That works really well. And you've got notification voice guide, automatic download of software. So I've had several different updates and it works really, really well. Now if you tap here, you can go to the tutorial as well. So if you're not sure how to use these, it will show you everything. So it shows you how to first twist the headset to make sure it fits in your ear. Now this part is really important. Can you see how that works? You just twist it slightly, because again, with any of these types of headphones, the ear seal is vital. So do look at some of the extra buds that you get. That does actually work. and you've got different sizes as well of what you can do. Now, is it going to show any more? No. That's probably about as good as the tutorial gets. So if we go back to these the headphones again, just to show you these. So let's have a look which side is which. Okay, so that's the right side. So you can literally do adjustments on pretty much everything. So one tap and you go from noise cancelling to ambient sound, and then another tap, ambient sound goes off, and tap it going back into noise cancelling. Every time you turn these on, you go into noise cancelling. And then you can adjust play, pause the music, and you can do all sorts of things with the volume and everything. I find it's easier to adjust the volume on your phone. You can only have these connected to one device at a time. That is the drawback on these. However, if you're traveling and you don't want to carry some heavy over-the-ear headphones, these are unbelievably amazing for the noise cancellation that they achieve. When you consider they don't actually cover the whole ear. Very, very, very impressive. Sound, excellent. Absolutely excellent. The best sounding earphones that I've ever used. In terms of AirPods, miles better, better than everything. In terms of connectivity, AirPods ultimately, in terms of holding the connection, are the best. There is nothing to challenge that. These are very close second. They nearly come joint first, but I found in a few scenarios, once on the plane, I found that it occasionally just slipped the connection, but it's very minor and very quick. So overall, I don't think you can go wrong. I highly, highly recommend these. They're just an amazing. You can have amazing bass, amazing good mid-range, good treble, and for what they are, if you're going to buy a pair of true wireless headphones, you might as well invest and get the best. If you want to hear your environment, hear what's going on, and you're not in a noisy setup or whatever, you might prefer something like AirPods. But honest to God, these are very versatile. So the only drawback is one device at a time. And also they're not, they have no IP rating, so Sony don't say, I wouldn't recommend working out in the gym with these. That is a downfall. Anyway, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Please ask any questions you got below.